Hello, everybody. This is JC Coffee with 411 Business. And today we have Camden Crowell with Leighton. Camden, tell us a little bit about Leighton.
So Layton is a tax consultancy. We were built to help businesses pay less in taxes through different tax credits and incentives. So we're actually a global company. Each country operates as its own company. So in the United States, we have specific niche focuses in commercial real estate, innovation. We help with grants, and we also help with state and local tax. As businesses are now growing across multiple states, we do have a compliance team. So really, where your CPA ends is where we pick up and help you save on taxes.
That is awesome. So, can you give us a little insight into a little bit more into some of the services that you offer?
Yeah, so a large focus for us is commercial real estate. And we have three main products that we help with. Two are around energy efficiency. So it's called 179 capital D. And if you are creating a building it, or adding new energy updates, you can qualify up to $5 per square foot in a tax deduction. Super powerful as the current state of real estate, everything is getting more expensive. So allowing you to have the ability to have this tax deduction on the back end is great. So it's anything from a new build to you're adding a new roof, new windows, the envelope, the HVAC, the lighting. We also help with the commercial real estate side for the residential. So residential is 45L, and that helps similarly to the 179D for energy efficiency updates. And that one is actually up to $5,000 per unit. And then the third product we help with is cost segregation, which is more of a tax optimization tool where it allows you to put on a depreciation scale the appropriate items so you can pull out money faster from your building rather than waiting 39 years for that building to depreciate. You can pull it out faster. And then we also help with the innovation. So innovation is a large part of Layton. We help with the research and development credit, and that's a credit that first started off in the 80s. And when you think research and development, you're thinking lab coats. Um, but it's not really like that. It's for all sorts of businesses. Anything from a brewery to a lab coat can take advantage of these research and development tax credits. And we also have a grant writing team. So this team helps businesses who are looking for grants. We'll look at public, private, local level, and really help provide the business owner ability to see which grants are out there. They're very competitive, and with our technical team from the research and development credit and the grants team, really puts us and our clients forward in those grants applications to allow them to get that money, access to that capital without taking out a loan or um, different financial products.
That's exciting. So I'm interested. Can we talk a little bit more about the the last one that you spoke about before that?
The research and development credit or
Absolutely,
grants?
the research and development.
Yeah, so the research and development credit is a tool put out by the IRS to encourage people to do research and development within their business. And we have a team here at Layton, a financial team and a technical team. So what really puts us forward and separates us is we hire individuals from specific industries who can have these conversations with, it could be an engineer, or it could be somebody who had worked in a brewery. We have those team members, which allows us to dive deeper into the projects and really get the full amount of that tax credit. So it's not just, all right, this is what we think we did in research and development. Because we have this technical team, we can really dig deeper and really allow you to maximize that credit. And what we look at is QREs, so it's qualified research expenditures. So we'll take a look at all the projects you've worked on, we'll qualify them, and we'll figure out what deduction you're able to get. It's around 10% of those QREs that you're able to get in a tax credit. And with Layton, we can actually look back 3 years as well. So it's not just for the current year you can get this deduction or to get this credit, but you can also look back 3 years. So for the taxes you've already paid, we can actually go back and get a check from the IRS for you.
So that sounds super amazing. So let's just say a company like 411. If we what type when you say the QREs, what exactly would a company need to do to actually qualify, or how does the steps go for the research and development for the company?
So the IRS has a four-part test that you do need to pass, and I would say the biggest one is it has to be technological in nature. So you have to prove to the IRS that it's within the hard sciences. So management consulting, if you're adding, let's say, new software to a company, that's not going to qualify because you're not creating anything new.
Mhm.
But if you are creating your own software, that does allow you to take research and development. Or if you're improving a process, let's say you're a brewery and you're adding new machines, you're creating a new process within the brewery, that is technological in nature, and that does allow you to have the ability to take advantage of this. So it's a four-part test. The biggest one is making sure it's technological in nature. You need to make sure that there is um, there is a oh, I'm drawing a blank right now. Sorry. Uh,
It's okay.
there there is like a beginning and an end. So there's going to be some uncertainty of it. You can't create a project knowing what the outcome will be. You need to have some risk built in. And that's what our team does. We'll walk clients through the four-part test, figuring out what projects they've worked on, which ones qualify, and what goes into the QRE are salaries, um, the materials you've used. So it does add up, and it can be 1099. So if it's part-time employees, full-time employees, managers. So that's what our team does. We'll take a look at your company and we'll say, this is what you qualify for. And really great about Leighton is that all of these services I brought up, we'll do an initial assessment at no cost. So we are a success-based company. So we have a lot of conversations with businesses and try to figure it out rather than you disqualifying yourself saying, hey, we haven't done research and development or we haven't built a building that's energy efficient. We want to make sure we're having those conversations with building owners because they will potentially qualify. And we want to be the ones that have to would disqualify rather than you saying, "Hey, I don't think I'll qualify for these." Um,
That's really exciting because, a lot of times people don't know about any of these things. So if we can get the information out there, and that's really what 411 is business is about, just getting the information out there because when we know better, we do better. So that's really exciting that your company offers even the part of doing the consulting ahead of time so where we can just call now everyone on 411 and beyond can call and get in touch with you guys and see if they qualify. And if they don't, then they can start preparing to qualify. So that's really exciting. So if
yeah.
someone wanted to get in touch with you, how would they get in touch with you?
So I'll give you my phone number. It goes directly to me, 617-606-6087. And you can also reach me via email, which is ccrowell@leyton. Those both directly go to me. Um, be more than happy to have conversations with potential clients, or in the case of somebody we'd be more than happy to talk to you about those credits. Or you can reach out to JC here at 411 Business, and she can get you connected with me.
All right, thank you. It is so good. We are so happy to have you on the show today and to be able to share your wonderful company with everyone. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, and I I would suggest everybody to reach out. If there's any inkling that you think you'd potentially qualify, feel free to reach out to me. More than happy to have an introduction conversation, and let you know if I think that would make sense for us to set up that conversation with a consultant, or we'll just make a new friend. You'll learn something about me. I'll learn something about you. So I'm more than happy to hop on conversations with everybody.
And we have to remember all the real estate people who are watching this, you have to call him because they have phenomenal tax incentives. And after speaking to him, I'm like, wow, I got to tell all my friends about this. So I think it's really phenomenal. I'm excited.
Yeah, and one more additional piece here for the commercial real estate. Um, It's something that your CPA won't be able to do because it does require third-party engineers to complete these studies. So you can definitely talk to your accountant about it, loop them into the conversation. But it's a tool, or it's not a tool. It is a service that does require a third party like Leighton to come in to complete these studies. So more than happy to talk to anybody who owns a building, owns a commercial building, owns multifamily properties. There is a tax strategy for you, and that's what we want to help.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I'm so excited.
Thank you, JC. Appreciate